What's up, guys? Heading to the gym now. Max out Friday. Let's go. At the gym now. These guys right here, they're doing the workout that I'm doing later, and you guys don't get to know what it is till later, so it's a secret till then. Alright, so this morning I am maxing out snatch, and I thought it would be really fun, instead of, you know, having all the music and all the good stuff that I always do in my edits, I thought it'd be more fun to talk to you about how I warm up, what all I do in order to work up to a 1 rep max snatch, what all goes on inside my head as I'm doing it. So, let's do it. As far as weightlifting shoes, I use the Nike Romlos, however you say it, too. Obviously the green ones. And yeah, I think they're really solid weightlifting shoes. They're freaking stiff and boards on your feet, and they glue you to the ground. So if you're looking for weightlifting shoes, I recommend the Nikes. They're really good shoes. Now I do also believe in wearing knee sleeves, but mine are ghetto. Check them out. I got mismatched pair. I got the blue. I found this in the Lost and Found at my old gym, and it was my size, so I took it because the one that matched this one did exactly what this one's doing right here and ripped all the way through. So I got a ripped pair and one that doesn't even match. So my knee sleeves definitely need a little upgrading, but they're expensive, and I don't know. I'm just sticking with what I got for now. As far as stretching goes, you can ask anyone in my gym, and I really don't stretch that much. I don't need to. I'm young, and I can literally probably pick up a bar and hit a workout without stretching, you know, dead cold, and still be alright. I don't know, I just don't need to, so I don't stretch as much as I probably should. But, you know, as far as warming up for a snatch or stretching for a snatch, I'll probably do some PVC pass-throughs and like some air squats just to warm up my legs, and then I'll pick up the bar and start throwing on some weight. And I kind of feel like the lighter weights are a good way for me to warm up. So as I get older, I'll probably have to stretch more in order to feel good to work out, but as far as right now, I'm a 21-year-old and I don't need to stretch as much. The first weight I'll always hit when I'm warming up for a snatch is 95 pounds. I'll just hit 95 pounds like 10 times, do whatever I got to do till I'm feeling good, and then I'll move up, but I always start with 95 pounds. So after 95, feeling pretty good, I'll throw on 135 and I'll hit it for like 5 singles and just make sure everything's feeling good, make sure all the muscles are firing, and then I'll start moving up from there. So my current 1 rep max is 215, and I just hit the 135 for a few reps, and after 135 my ritual is always I'll go 155, 175, 185, and then after 185 I'll take 10-pound jumps all the way until I hit whatever I hit that day. So 155, 175, 185, and then 10-pound jumps from there on. And I usually don't take smaller jumps than 10 pounds, but I will if I have to. As far as pre-workout goes, I am Team C4 Blue Raspberry all the way, icy blue raz. And I like to take my C4 right when I start my first snatch. So I don't take it like on the car ride to the gym or anything. I like to take it right when I'm starting my first snatch, so it really hits me like right when I'm about to go for a big snatch. Okay, just hit 185 and it felt good. So from here on out, I'll take 10-pound jumps. So I'll go 195, 205, 215 if I can. And yeah, those will be my jumps. And as far as rest goes, I like to take about 2 minutes in between each rep. I don't like to lose my, my energy. I don't like to get cold, so my rests are small. And also, this is where I'll start putting on my belt and pulling up my knee sleeves and really getting ready for the heavy weights. So 195, 205, 215, about to go down. Let's do it. Just hit 195, felt pretty good. As far as what I'm thinking up in my head, the only thing I think about before I approach the bar is to be patient from the floor to the hip and let that bar get to a good position in the hip, because if it gets to a good position in my hip, it's gonna get to a good position overhead, and then I'm gonna be able to stand it up. And then when my hands hit the bar, I don't think about anything, I just execute. So 205, let's go. Okay, so missed it a couple times, but I finally hit it. And the only difference on that rep that I made and the other few was that on that one, I freaking told myself I could hit it. I believed in myself. Snatching is so mental once you get up to these heavy weights. You have to believe in yourself 100%. And if you have any slight doubt, you're not gonna hit it. So I finally believed in myself and finally hit it. Let's see if 215 can go down. All right, so 215 is feeling pretty heavy today. I'm gonna call it there. 205 went down. But guys, now I know where I stand, right around that 205. I can usually hit that every time I try to max out. 215 is a question mark. That's the outlier. So I know where I stand, and it's time to get serious about this 225 snatch. I really want to hit it by Christmas, and I wanted to max out today to see where I stood so I can get serious, freaking hammer down some good snatching in these next few months so that 225 comes by Christmas, because that's a big goal and I want to do it. So it's time to get serious. Getting out of the gym now, but tonight is going to be a spectacle of fitness and you're not going to want to miss it. Also, sweat animal in full effect. Alrighty guys, change of plans. So, Meredith has her first 2 volleyball games today. They're playing like a tournament, and they're at 12 and 5 or 7, I forget. And so that means that if I were to want to do this workout, I would have to probably miss some of the game, or just not do it. So it makes more sense for me to go back to the gym now. It's 8:45 in the morning and get it done. Oh, I'm really dreading this, but me and Simon are gonna go to the gym now, Simon and I, and we're gonna do this workout. Honestly guys, like, my stomach is hurting. I'm really dreading doing this workout. It's gonna be rough. You ready for this? No? All right, so the workout we are about to endure is called Cal Soo. What it is 100 thrusters for time at 135, but every minute on the minute you have to stop everything you're doing and do 5 burpees. There it is. We're the only people in the gym, so we're gonna crank the music up real loud, get to it, and just try not to die. Wish me luck. wish that on anyone. That was probably one of the worst workouts I've ever done. And like seriously, it was torture. If the Chinese wanted to think of a new torture technique, they should just have their people they're torturing do that workout every day or something, and those people would lose their mind. Seriously though, you guys are gonna laugh at me for this, but during the workout, on like rep 60 or something, I just was like, why the heck am I doing this? And I really seriously wanted to start crying. I just was like so frustrated with having to do 40 more reps and having to do that workout. So it was emotional on the workout floor today. Alright guys, we've already worked up to a heavy single snatch and done Cal Soo all before 10 o'clock. That is a good morning. Like I said, Meredith has volleyball all afternoon, so I'm heading out now. And we got camera died on me, so on the iPhone now, like I was saying, we're heading out, going to watch volleyball all afternoon.